So yes, as I said, I'm going to give this a little try now. It smells really good, I have to say. It smells a bit like a sponge cake, to be honest, but oh, that's yummy. It's like a brownie because the outside is quite chewy. Hi everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make these delicious chickpea blondies. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make some really delicious blondies. I have to be honest, I've never made blondies before. I normally always make brownies, but I've never made blondies, so I thought I'd give it a go. I keep seeing videos in my YouTube timeline about how to make blondies and they look really good. So I thought I'd try some today. I have made this recipe before and my family absolutely loved it. They are really tasty. So the first thing I did for this recipe was I pre-lined and greased a baking tray. So I got some oil and I just poured it in the bottom of the baking tray. Then I scrunched up a piece of greaseproof paper and I lined the baking tray with the greaseproof paper, and then I just spread some oil over the top. And then the next thing I did was I melted down some oil in a saucepan. So I put this onto a medium heat and I kept stirring it until the oil all melted. I have coconut oil in here, but you can use butter or you can use ghee if you want to as well. And then in this bowl here I have chickpea flour, oats and rice flour. So I added the chickpea flour, the oats and the rice flour to a blender. Then I added a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of ground sweet cinnamon as well. And then I blended those ingredients together. So I'm just going to set that aside. And then to this bowl here, I'm going to add some coconut sugar. So I've got about 150 grams of coconut sugar. And I've also got my melted butter as well. And I'm just going to add these ingredients together. And then I'm going to whisk these ingredients. I have to go and turn on my whisk first though. Turned on my whisk, so as I said, I'm just going to whisk these ingredients together. I've whisked those until they are smoothish, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some eggs to that. So I've got 2 large eggs that I'm just going to put into the bottom. And then I'm also going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract as well. And then I'm going to whisk all of these ingredients together. I've whisked those ingredients together, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my flour to the sugar and the butter and the eggs. And I'm going to mix these ingredients in until this forms a cake batter. And hopefully I won't spill any more on myself. That's really annoying when that happens. But yes. So yes, I'm just going to continue to mix the flour and all of the other ingredients together. So I actually realised it was 4 eggs that I needed to add to this cake batter. So I just added a couple more scrambled eggs in. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the cake batter into the base of this baking tray with the greaseproof paper, and then I will pop it into the oven. But before I pop it into the oven, I'm actually going to put it into the fridge for about 30 minutes or so, because it will need time to sort of gloop together. Because it has no gluten in it, it won't stick as well, if you know what I mean. So I always like to put it in the fridge because I find that it tends to glue together a lot better if it's been stored in the fridge for a little while. So yes, I'm just going to continue to keep spreading this cake batter over the base of this baking tray. I'm not having the best day today because I also forgot to add the coconut water to the mixture as well. So I added about 200 ml of coconut water. You can add milk or you can add ordinary water if you wanted to as well. And it does look a lot more like cake batter now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat my oven to 180 degrees and I'm going to pop this into the fridge while the oven preheats for about 30 minutes. The brownie has been in the fridge for a good 30 minutes, so I'm going to pop this into the oven now, and I'm going to cook it for about 25 to 30 minutes or until it goes a lovely golden brown colour. The cake has been in the oven for a good 25 minutes. It's turned a lovely golden brown colour, and I have put a skewer in and it is coming out clean-ish, which is perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out of the oven, I'm going to leave it to cool, and I will slice it and try some and let you know how it tastes. But my God, this smells so good right now. As you can see, I've left the cake to cool and I have sliced it. I will try some in a moment, but before I do, I just want to say that if you have enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you did really enjoy this video, then please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any questions or any comments, then please feel free to leave those in the comments section below. Everything like that really helps me out and I would really appreciate it. So yes, as I said, I'm going to give this a little try now. It smells really good, I have to say. It smells a bit like a sponge cake, to be honest, but oh, that's yummy. It's like a brownie because the outside is quite chewy and then the inside is very soft, so it's really nice. It's got a lovely texture to it. Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to having this as a little treat this afternoon. That's how you make these delicious chickpea blondies, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having one of these as a little treat this afternoon, and they smell and taste so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be watching my next video.